Make me blush. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon, fellow network marketers and my colleagues here at Calerie. My name is Dennis Duquette, and I'm here to introduce you to a series that is just beginning today, 16 parts, in which we want to take time now and address this wonderful opportunity that we have with this amazing company called Calerie. As always, I'll be joined by Diana and Jianping, my two colleagues here at Calerie, and they will be part of this wonderful assembly that we have here, our panel. But we also invite you, we invite your comments, your questions, and we'll have other guests that will pop up every now and then. But at this point, I just want to take this time to introduce you to this. We're going to start today, and we're going to run through 16 sessions. Now, this is interesting. This is an important time because now that we're into November, we have the holiday season for those of you in the United States and many places around the world. We've entered into a fuller version of our fall season. We'll start to see our leaves change. We'll start to see our days grow shorter, our nights grow longer, all the fun stuff. And that will lead us into the holiday season in December and into the new year. And of course, we have a solar new year, right, on January 1st, as well as a new Chinese New Year coming up. I believe in this year it's in February, around the middle of February, if I'm not mistaken. So this is very exciting. And the year is the tiger that's coming up for our folks in China and our Chinese-speaking people around the world who do tune into us. So this is very exciting. And what a wonderful time and place to celebrate this beginning of this company, Calerie, and what an amazing opportunity and exciting, really exciting experience it's been for me this whole time since I started with Calerie back in the spring of this year. I just want to state that I hope we can communicate and inform and bring as much information and help to those out there who are struggling, who are looking for something new, something a little better, and to help educate those who are already invested in this business to go out there and to get the word out about the wonderful opportunity with this company. Diana, she was my first. She was here right almost from the beginning. And let me introduce Diana Wolbus. She has been a familiar face on this channel, but Diana, please.
Hi, Dennis. I'm so excited that we're starting this 16 session seminar, consecutive seminars to spread, to share with what we know about cell care leading to healthcare. I got into using anti-aging products simply because I needed it. I am an online teacher. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I came across with a anti-aging company, and I start using the products. It really worked on me. So right now, you look at me when I teach online, and the students and my parents and teachers in my Chinese teaching training program all feel that I'm in my 40s, but actually I'm 60. So it really worked. That's how I started looking into the business opportunity as well.
Yeah, I would agree. I never believed you were. I was shocked when you told me your real age. I was one of those that thought, okay, there's no way. And I think that this is the wonderful paradigm shift that we're seeing now. I myself, like you, did a lot of training and teaching and prior to COVID, and I was always in front of people. So, it's amazing to me, just 10 years ago, 2011, 10 or 12 years ago, go back to 2009 even, I'm in my 40s. I'm still looking very young, and I take it for granted. And we do that in your early 40s, or late 30s, early 40s. If you've still maintained a healthy look, we take it for granted. And I realized that it really was a lot, that it's not going to last. And that in order to have that youthful look and the energy I required, because I noticed that too, that I didn't have the energy level. It just was constantly, I was feeling my age, and it was sputtering out, and I was feeling all kinds of chronic pains and things. I was like, this is for the birds.
Yeah, I think it's a human nature to
Yeah.
always look young in front of people, and I mean, of course. So, but you have to do something because aging is a natural process. So if you don't intervene to do something, then you can do really look older, older, and older, and your skin and your energy levels can go down. Your skin's gonna get more and more wrinkled. You got to do something. I did something, so
You did
I
it.
benefited.
And what we're learning is it's not necessarily a natural process. It's a time process. It's dates on
Yes,
calendars. Every year we're a
absolutely.
year older on our birthday. But what we consider to be part of the so-called natural process is a lot more to do with the environment, what we ingest in our bodies, what
Yes,
we intake, the toxins, a lot of our habits, and of course just the simple lack of nutrition. And now we're seeing breakthroughs that we would have, you know, we would have died about years ago. We would have believed it could happen 10, 20 years ago.
yeah.
And of course,
Now the science
Yeah.
is actually reversing our age.
it
Jianping would
is.
agree with
Yeah,
this,
I
right?
think.
Yes, and Jianping, you being the young one here, the youngest of the three of us,
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
yeah, you're
I joined the
now,
50 years
yeah,
club.
you've joined the club now. I did that a few years ago, and I couldn't, I could not believe I turned 50 when I turned 50.
Yeah.
I
I was very stubborn for taking the supplements at the beginning. I feel lucky I was introduced to the previous platform. So I took the supplements. I feel like a new me. And also, when I switched to this company, Calerie, I kind of changed my way of thinking of making money, because networking marketing is kind of bringing the new sense of how do you make money. Because just like Diana, I'm running a learning center. It's called traditional business, and it's exciting business. That's what I had a passion for it. But at the same time, I feel tired every day, deal with the daily, like take care of the overcost, hiring the teachers, pay the bill of the electricity, the rent, and everything. It's kind of pulling me down. So by that time, I started, thinking of taking the supplements. Thank God I was introduced to this beautiful, industry.
It's an industry
I
of beauty, of youth.
yes.
I feel young. Age is nothing to me now. I just enjoy every day, of the life.
And I will agree that the three of us have a certain level of vanity, and it probably requires a little bit of vanity in everybody to really go for that youthfulness. But I do want to stress to the viewing public out there that this is not just about looks. This is about your health. This is really about how you feel, and your look will exhibit. There's a good word to use, like like an exhibition at a museum. It will exhibit what's going on inside of you. And as you said, Diana, it's that cell health. It's how healthy you are at that cellular level, at that DNA level,
Yes,
and that is the key to what we're dealing with here
yeah,
with a company like Calerie. Now, all three of us have had experience in other companies and anti-aging products. Uh, and we're not going to talk about that at this particular point. This is more of an introductory, but we will go into those areas. But I will say that just right out of the gate, just to give a little promotion here to Calerie, with my experience, I am so impressed at the number of products that are out there already with this company. High quality products. I would say probably top of the line, in my
yes.
opinion. That's what attracted me. I've been working or dealing and learning about anti-aging now for a good 15 years of my life. It started as holistic healing, but it developed certainly into the anti-aging, and that's the big buzzword today and what people are really interested in. But within just a couple of months, since September to September of this year, we have had two new products added to the litany of products, which is really quite something. The Alpha Hope product, okay, and the new Rejuve SOD product. If we can see that here, there we go. Two new products,
That's the generation,
the new generation.
the
So
second generation of resveratrol.
both of these are powerhouses, my friends. These are big deals. It would take a lot of companies many years to be able to come up with this, And just within what, September, when the Alpha Hope came up, and now we've had the release just this past week of the Rejuve SOD product, and that is, it's just unbelievable what this company has been able to accomplish.
Yeah, not to
What I
mention,
heard is
oh
the
yeah,
company had very short turnaround because the company has its own designers and the scientists and the manufacturing facilities. So it doesn't have to go out to find a place to produce or to research. They were able to do it in-house.
yeah,
That's why
that's
it
true.
cut short. And one of the funders himself is a scientist, is a biologist, scientist. So biology scientist. So he himself has more than 1,000 what is called ways to come up with the formula to come up with the new products. So they can turn around right away. Whatever's needed, turn around right away. That's what I like this company, and we're really fortunate to be the
It's
users.
it's really quite something.
Yeah, you know, it is listed, all our product line has been listed on PDR. This is a physician's desk reference. Now it's called the prescriber's digital reference. I use this as a seriously. I'm so confident when I share this company with others. I said, because it goes through the strict screening on the efficacy, safety, and how fast can be absorbed by human beings. So all this is followed by the higher standard. So and we have how many? 6 products have been listed. The 7th, which is the second generation resveratrol, I believe will be soon on the list.
I believe so too.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it's for anyone who use a supplement that's not doctor prescribed. But if the products coming is recommended on the PDR, that means physicians can refer or recommend those products for their patients. You can imagine it's almost like FDA certified products, even though it's not FDA certified. But that's
certify the
the
facility.
highest level of certification, basically.
Right.
In fact, for any products online, particularly the food supplements, something you put in your mouth, it gotta be safe. Gotta make sure it's safe. It's highly certified. It's highly inspected and recognized and by the peers and by the professionals in this industry.
Very excellent point. And you know, supplements were always this sort of dark area out there because they don't really receive the FDA approval as supplements. And
Right.
a physician could recommend anything they want, he or she
Right.
believes is
Or
effective.
you can get from
Yeah,
Costco some
yeah,
supplements.
yeah. I mean, they could
Oh,
just say, a lot of times it just says, go buy the brand, you know, and they may not even use a brand. They might just say, buy a bottle of vitamin E, or, you know, get your vitamin D pills, or blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it was up to us as the consumer, as the patient and
Yeah,
the consumer to make that decision. But to be able to know that they can look in their prescriber's digital reference guide and see these products listed, really is a big deal. I don't know of many supplements, ladies and gentlemen, that make it to that level. That's really quite something. And in the matter of speed that they've been able to get into this reference.
You know what, Dennis? I once heard that one of my friends who went to his doctor, and his doctor used the PDR to recommend one of the supplements. I forgot which one from which company. So I heard that usually this prescription drugs from the pharmaceuticals, if a doctor refer it to a patient, usually the doctors or the agents or the doctor hospitals, the centers will get some kickback. So the doctors would like to refer those, but if the doctor choose to refer these supplement products, you can imagine the doctor is not getting any kickback. They referring simply because they believe in the products.
Yes, a lot of drug companies have these incentive programs, the number of scripts that a physician will prescribe of their particular drug, and you know, there's
Yeah.
usually something going. That's been going on for as far as I can
Forever.
remember. Back in the day,
long time.
one of my first jobs out of high school while I was just starting college was working part-time in a pharmacy, a small mom and pop business pharmacy. And I do recall the drug reps coming in, and I got to see, I had more of an intimate information about some of the stuff, but I mean, it's just typical promotional. And that's fine. If a company feels they have to promote that way, especially for a scripted type uh, of item or something, that's perfectly, that's what they've been doing. But like you said, Diana, in order to get someone to actually recommend based on without getting some advantage really shows you something. And I think I think we're gonna see a lot more of this. My father, I had a conversation. I went and visited my parents yesterday, and my father was very excited when I told him about this new particular product, this new Rejuve SOD. And he's very worried about my mother. Now they're both in their 80s, and he's very excited when I told him the enormous benefits out of this one pouch, this one product. So as I get these in my own shipments, I will give him some samples, and he's a Calerie member. He will order this, and so this is really it's great news. This is that word of mouth that we in network marketing that we excel at and we do so well with. So it's very exciting right now. I feel that we have a new time period opening up. A new year is coming out. We're going into a holiday festive time period. There'll be more promotionals popping up from Calerie, and this is a great time for us to start to talk more about this and to commence this 16-part series.
Yeah, Dennis, you just mentioned at the beginning, we'll enter the festival season with celebration, right? And then the next year, the year of the tiger will be around the corner. So every time when the new year comes, we always have a new year resolutions. So I think for me, I really like the Calerie slogan. It's called "Create Miracles Within You." That means from the body and the soul. And I have a wonderful experience at the Calerie. I took all the products we just mentioned, which are listed on PDR. At the same time, I feel like I grew with the company because it's a new company. I grew with the platform because that is a network marketing platform that we already spread into 20 countries. At the same time, I think I grew with the team. Like this morning, I had a long conversation with Japanese prospects. I think 1/5 of the conversation is about MMN, which is we said is the dominating or prominent like anti-aging substance. They ask detailed questions. What I said is, it is true. That is, it's more like the miracles, right, in the anti-aging. But if you go search on the Google, put MMN, there will be thousands of products there. However, this product, they make a different manufacturer, different way of making it. Some have a high quality, some just by the name, no quality. But if you go to PDR, you type MMN, see what comes out. It's only 7 products come out with that entry, that the search. 2 of them are from Calerie. And then suddenly, oh my gosh, they didn't realize it because this team or this Japanese prospects, they promote 1 MMN last year in Japan, but the company completely fell apart. So This is why they have every understanding of MMN. They want to promote it. Of course, here we are. Calerie should
Very
be
good point.
Choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, you get what you pay for in life.
Exactly.
M&M is not a cheap product to produce. It is expensive. That's one of the things. That's not a secret. It's out there. You can see this. And so when I see companies cutting cost, or I should say, producing this product at a very cheap and selling it at a very cheap price, I have to wonder what's really going into this product. I've learned that, like anything else, the better quality stuff out there is going to be a little pricier. It's just what you're paying for. But this is something I'm putting in my body for a purpose, for a reason. So I don't want to skimp out, so to speak, or cheat myself of the quality, because there's only so much time. There's only so many days in my life. And every day that I'm putting an inferior product into this body, every day, I don't get that time back. So I want to make sure I'm putting at my age the best I can afford at this point. And I do
Dennis, I
believe
have
that
to
this
share
will
with
get
you what Calorie's NMN did for me. I was able to uh, uh, take care of my skin for the past 4 years. So my wrinkles are less and less and shallower and shallower, and I don't have any, even eye bags are all gone. However,
we should let the audience guess your age,
3 weeks
Diana.
into using NMN, because Calerie NMN has SOD. So hopefully one of these sessions will delve into the detail about those
we
products.
will.
But what I want to share with you guys is 3 weeks into using the SOD NMN, you see the glow on my face. I was surprised to see the glow, really. And then not only I see that in me, I have heard from other users that either themselves or their spouses, and after using their SOD element, their face start to glow. It's really amazing. You gotta try it.
I want to add something, Diana. You know,
Yeah.
I have the computer screen. Sometimes they flash the pictures of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Often I see the picture that when I first met you 3 years ago. I said, oh, that's a Diana. I have to admit, that look much older than like what you are now. I don't know whether it's applied to ask the audience to guess your age, or we can share how old you are. It's just amazing. Really, the products.
I know. Particularly ladies, we don't like to talk about our age, right? When you're after certain age. But now, since we start taking care of ourselves, and then we're not afraid, because we do look younger and younger than our age. Then it's great. We talk about our age.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is not only anti-aging. We can say reverse the age. That from Diana, apparently I can see the change. You look much younger than 3 years ago. You look much
I was
more
looking
like
at some of the
energetic.
class videos I taught my students. I was looking at those videos. I look at myself, I said, my God, I couldn't even look at myself at that time. It's only 3 or 4 years ago, you know. It makes huge difference. And what Dennis mentioned is right. Not only the skin, your surface, but also your energy level.
Yes.
That play a lot in how you look, how young you look. If
And
you
more,
are so tired and you have no energy, you cannot look young.
I
and
think
more important than just your skin.
Yes.
Yeah, more important than just your skin and your energy is that you really are getting healthier inside your organs, which are vital, which is your health, really. They're going to start performing better, processing better. And that is huge because as we get older, what are the things that always tend to go wrong as we get into the elder years? Liver issues, kidney issues, pancreas, which is your diabetic issues, lung issues, heart issues, vascular issues, brain. I mean, think about it. These are the things these are the parts, so to speak, that keep failing or performing at less output. And that really cuts our life, not only our life expectancy down, but the quality of life really is diminished. So, my friends out there, this is the time. This is the time to contact us. If you're not a member, join. We're going to now take. I'm going to end with this as we're coming close now to our ending time. We are going to be using this time period, these 16 sessions, to simply have a conversation. The three of us are going to talk. We welcome your questions, your input, your concerns. If you have any suggestions, please do. Those of you that may want to share a story with us, please let us know, and we'll have sessions where we'll bring people on board and have them talk and give their testimonials. There's a lot of them out there that we're starting to see. This is very important for us to share the success and the dream that we have too, and what we're seeing with these products from this company and the business opportunity. So we're going to dive into the company. In these sessions, we're going to dive into the products. We're going to dive into the business opportunity, the compensation plan, the future, where are things looking, where's the company going, the leadership. All of this we will cover during these sessions. So strap yourselves in, welcome on board, and let's go for a ride. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dennis. I think
Yeah.
even if you're a healthy person, you still need to take care of yourselves because you need to take care of your brain, your power.
Do not take
And
it for granted.
Alzheimer's and
Yeah.
memory loss kick on very soon before you realize, and it happens suddenly. So you got a preventive care. You need to take care of that. I do 2 jobs, both full time. I don't know how I do it.
Me too.
But in order,
I have 3 kids to take
for
care
my
of it.
brain to work, to remember things, not to mess up things, not to miss my schedules, my classes, I got to keep on top of what I do. Then you need a very sharp brain. And that helps you. That comes from once you're getting older, your brain power or your memory is starting slipping. Slipping. So you got to take care of that and reverse back to your youthful age when you can remember things. So this is a good time.
Yeah. To conclude this session, we only have one life to live. Take good care of it. We learn together how to take care of it through our 16 sessions. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. I'm going to sign off, and I welcome any comments or any concerns or any questions during the time that we'll be online. But from this point, we'll sign off. Diana?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.